Yo guys, before we get into today's video, I just want you to look at this Toronto Ultra jersey. The front and the back. If you like this jersey, it's an XL by the way, I have another one that I'll be giving away. Giveaway details coming this week, but two of the ways that you're going to be eligible for the giveaway is being a YouTube subscriber and also joining the Borito Bowl Discord. The Discord is growing every day. It is a level 3 Discord server, which is the highest, so you get all the perks of the server. We have 8s popping, we got rank popping. We're also going to be hosting on May 30th S&D and Hardpoint Money 8s, 4v4s, and 3v3s. And the only way to get into those, it's free money. You don't even need to have money to enter in. You enter in for free, and we give you money if you win. It's a win-win, right? May 30th, so join the Borito Bowl Discord. We got so much stuff coming in the off season. We're going to be doing Cold War. We might even dabble MW2, MW3, S&D, Hardpoint, Money 8s, tournaments. We're going to be doing a lot, growing the community. Thank you guys for rocking with me. Join the Borito Bowl Discord. Now back to the video. Yo guys, what's going on? This is Borito today, and I am bringing back old school gameplay commentaries. I used to grow up on these as like a little kid, like, you know, with like the nade shot, doing like the gameplay commentaries, all those type of things. I used to live off those, and it's so funny because back then it was like such great content, but now it feels like nowadays like that type of stuff is so bland and you have to do more extravagant stuff. So I just thought I would take a gameplay from Rank that I didn't actually record on OBS. We were getting slaughter ganged at the beginning, and then we came back and won. I wish I had the actual comms for this because halfway through the game I just gave up because I was like, dude, I swear I'm doing like so much, we're not winning. And we came back and won, which is the lesson. Always stay in the game. And the reason why I'm doing this gameplay is because in the middle of the topic that I'm talking about, I'm going to like show you guys what VOD review really helps with. Like, VOD review helped me specifically if we want to talk about like this map, but I don't even use it to help me. I just like use it for knowledge, obviously. But all the VOD I watched, I know like every spawn on P1, and I know when people are blocking, where they're coming from, know how to spawn them deep. So on the second P1, I'm probably gonna stop talking what I'm talking about and just whatever. But we'll get there when we get there. But we're gonna go through the topic that you guys are seeing in the top, and I'm gonna toggle the controls. I mean, actually I'm not even gonna I'm just gonna have it playing in the back. The topic at hand: should Ultra have kept Merc and dropped Beans? So there's a lot of different angles I'm gonna try to tackle in this 13 minutes. So I am in the camp of keeping Beans, but that was just me. And I know for a fact when it comes to the flank that Octane and Parasite also said Beans. And then I swear I saw a clip on Twitter after this loss. All of a sudden, everyone's like changing their minds, like, oh, how come they didn't get Merc, whatever. And I know that Aches was already on board with like the Merc move, like right when the major was happening. And so was Zuma. But I think Zuma said in place of Insight, which was, I will never understand that. But in hindsight, it seems like, oh yeah, that's a great idea, right? It actually seems like that's a great idea. But, I mean, at the time, you don't even know like what you're going to expect, you know? You have no idea what you're going to expect. And right now, it's looking like they probably should have kept him, to be honest. But I feel like they have a different kind of cam, and Beans brings, I think Beans brings an essence to the team and a clutch factor on LAN that I feel is going to help. I know it sounds crazy, but the statistics and everything are completely against me. So I'm going to read off some statistics for you. So this is comparing Merc compared to Beans on Ultra, just him on Ultra. So his one LAN on Ultra compared to Beans' whole time on Ultra. So Beans has a 0.99 overall KD. Merc had a 1.05 from the LAN. Beans had 100 more damage per 10, 3200. Merc had 3100. But if we're looking at overall, Merc had an 87 Slayer rating, Beans has an 83. Merc has a 1.08 overall KD, and Beans has a better S&D KD because I think, I mean, Ultra just has like way better strats with him and everything, and he does a lot of the play calling in S&D as like they already talk about. And then in control, Merc has a 1.14 compared to Beans' 0.94, which is a mode that Ultra has struggled in, and with Merc it looked a lot better, which is so hilarious. So I think if like they had time with Merc, if Ultra had time with Merc, they could definitely like their control would probably be way better because they have a lot more of an aggressive player. And one of the main points I want to bring up here as to why Ultra looked way better with Merc is Merc's OBJ per 10. So Beans's is a 62 and Merc's from the one LAN was an 80. It was an 80. And Insight's OBJ per 10, if you want to put this in perspective, Insight has a 55, Kleenex has a 50, Joe has a 68, Merc had an 80. So Merc has a significantly higher OBJ per 10 than the whole team from the one time that he was on the team, because he has no problem getting on the hill. He's very good at finessing his life, like everyone said. I hate having to repeat what everyone else says, but I mean, it is true. He's very good at playing the hill and playing his life and staying alive, popping two pieces, popping kills on the hill. He could do it on the hill, he could do it off the hill. Very versatile player. He could play on the, he has no problem hopping on the hill. Like, he doesn't have like the player personality where it's like he doesn't have the player personality where he feels like he shouldn't be anywhere near the hill. He just does whatever it takes to win all the time. And I think that's the biggest difference between him and Beans. I think Beans has a different player personality, and his is more about kills and less about the hill, and the others kind of have a way to play around that and make it work, which is why like their hardpoint is still fine. But I think with Merc, it gives like an extra layer versatility. I think it makes everyone better when you have another person who has no problem hopping the hill. Like Joe is like the superstar on the team. He's the superstar on the team, dude. And like that melee is weird because I don't have a paddle for like for my melee, so I have to like take my hands like off and use O for it. Yeah, but I think Merc just offers a whole lot more. But it's so funny saying all these statistics. It's like there's not really any positives for Beans that I could say he has over Merc besides a team cam experience and clutch factor. And S&D. You could even say Merc's S&D is good, but if we're talking about right now, because we're talking about right now, we're so late into the season, so having to start things over from scratch is something I take into account. Honestly, if it was at the beginning of this season, if this was like at the beginning of the season, I would have called for the change. Like at the beginning of the season, if Merc came in like Major 1 or even Major 2 and did this, I would say drop Beans. But I was looking like Major 3. Sure, all the Major 4 qualifiers is a lot of time, but I mean, wait, is like this the P1 already? I swore we were losing this game. Am I cooked? I swore we were losing this game, but it was actually like this P1 where I was just like playing my life and I just like knew where they're spawning every time. And I hate how in theater it doesn't show the arrows, but I was constantly looking up at like the left side. I was constantly looking at the left side, seeing where my teammates were, seeing that they're blocking and knowing where they're coming from. I mean, I was finessing this hill, and I soaked the whole time on this hill, and it's what got us right back in the game. Oh yeah, we are the team that's freaking down. I don't know why, like in theater it's messed up. Yeah, we're the team that was down the whole time. Okay, yeah, theater's confusing. It doesn't even show streaks, but it's gonna. Oh, actually, it does show streaks. Okay, yeah, but back to the Beans thing. If it was at the beginning of the season, I definitely would have called for Beans to be dropped, honestly. But so deep into the season, I think that can honestly matters a lot, because having to start from scratch and like get the S&D back up, it's not that big a deal, but I think it would pay. I mean, I think it'd just be you would just be playing catch up to like the top teams. I feel like you'd be able to beat everybody else, but then LAT and whatnot, I feel like they would just be too far ahead of you, having to spend time to like implement a guy into your system fully, even though he had no problems. I mean, like, he got like a top 4 or top 3, whatever it was. But now I'm gonna read you the Optic Merc stats on Optic. So Merc on Optic has an overall of 1.20, which is the highest on the team. Next up is Hook with a 1.13. Dash has a 1.05, and Shots has a 1.07. And Merc has the highest Slayer rating on the team. He has a 92.55. Shots has a 92.14. Hook has an 89. And Dash has an 88. And Merc's respawn KD is a 1.19. So if you want to talk about hardpoint and OBJ per 10s, once again, Merc has the highest OBJ per 10 on a team he's just joining. He has a 72. Shots has a 53. Hook has a 53. And Dash, he has a 60. So he's already topping everyone in OBJ per 10 because he has no problem playing that role. He just plays for the win, which is something I really admire about Merc. Very versatile player. And someone made the argument, and in my Discord, I kind of disagreed with it, but honestly, thinking about it, I think besides Draza, he has to be like a top 2 flex in the game. Like, he has to be top 2 flex in the game. I don't see anyone else on any team that's better in terms of being a flex. Like, there's so much he offers, like in every statistical category. He's good at S&D, great at control, which is something a lot of teams have been struggling on and need a good player for, is control. And I mean, his control, I mean, like, we're gonna get into that too. So for Optic, I mean, he has the highest OBJ per 10, and he has the lowest engagements, but I mean, it's a 48 compared to Hook's 49. Dashy's 50, and Shots he's 50, so it's like basically in like the same area. And then in S&D, he has a 1.22. Highest on the team, once again. Hook 0.98, Dashy 1.03, and Shotsy 1.08. Gosh, is the gameplay kind of loud? Maybe. And then for control, I mean, his control numbers is what makes his respawn KD so high. Because in hardpoint, he actually has a 0.98 KD in hardpoint, by the way. But his OBJ per 10 is good. But his control KD is what brings his respawn KD up. So he has a 1.73 in control. 1.73. AG had a 1.11. Shotsy has a 1.06. Kenny had a 0.82. Skies had a 0.92. Hook had a 1.13, and Dash has a 1.13. And he averages 28 kills per 10. Shotsy has 22. Hook has 20. And Dash has 21. And his engagements per 10 is the highest on the team with a 44. AG had 42. Shotsy has 43 basically. Hook has a 39 in engagements per 10, which is fairly low for control. And then Dash also has a 39. So I mean, in control, I mean, he just like boosts, like, he's good at basically everything. And I'm not even that worried about his 0.98 in hardpoint. That's not really anything crazy when he offers so much in S&D and control and just overall. And what he does when he's not averaging over a 1.0 in hardpoint. I mean, he's hopping on hills and everything, you know, he's doing it all. So yeah, my consensus was that he should, I mean, honestly, if hindsight were a thing, I'd be like, dude, probably would have been a better move for all. Actually, I don't think so. No. I'm going to stick with what I stuck with right now, Beans. But if it was like Major 1 or Major 2, definitely Merc. But Merc offers so much. I actually think Merc's like way too good for this Optic team. I feel like he should be on a better team, which sounds crazy. There's not many better orgs, but in terms of a better team, am I able to get a scoreboard here? Hold on, am I able to get a scoreboard or what? Gosh, it doesn't show scoreboards, hey? I don't even know how to like access any of this stuff, dude. I don't know anything about this. Yeah, but hold on. I want to see if you guys should pull the scoreboard. Can you? Yeah, I don't think you can. Anyways, so yeah. Um, that's my gameplay spat on. No, I'm kidding. Dude, take a look at theater. It's literally so bad. Yeah, I feel like they should have. I feel like they're better with Beans, but if anything, Beans needs to see what Merc did. I know it's like an ego thing, and you're not learning from this guy. But you should see the ways that Merc improved the team and try to implement that into your gameplay. Maybe being more aggressive on the hill and being less of a route taker. But I mean, Ultra does have pretty good hard point regardless, and the S&D is good with Beans. It's just the control. Like, Beans isn't a good control player, and I don't know why. I thought he'd be gross in control because it's all about kills. He's got great gunny. He's got great movement. When I watch Beans, his third person eye test in Codcaster looks really good. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, Merc's just showing him out. And something else I want to bring up on that real quick before the video ends is very disappointing from Beans. You knew what was at stake. You knew the bragging rights and the PR, the public perception going into this game against Merc. You needed to do better. You needed to do better in this game. Kind of unacceptable, I'm not going to lie. I know everyone has like their bad games, but you knew this was on the calendar. I would have had like the best breakfast ever. I would have got my 8 hours of sleep. I would have went for like a run the night before just to get like the juices flowing. I would have done everything possible to make sure I'm at peak performance for this game, to show your team, show Merc, show the world why you're better than Merc on this Ultra team. I mean, Merc didn't do that well either, so I mean, I guess like it was like a burger bowl between the both of them in what was supposed to be a pretty heated rivalry. I thought both of them were gonna like take over, but nobody wanted to show up today. I guess like the bagels just weren't frying today or something. I don't know. I mean, I guess the bagels weren't hitting or something. I don't know why I said frying. I'm just saying a bunch of random shit. But yeah. If you like some gameplay commentaries like this, maybe next time not on my theater, but for members only. Up next, I'm gonna go over my O2 comeback in Control, dude. I was frying. You guys are gonna see that, and I'm gonna talk about why I would prefer Skies on Optic over Merc. Ooh, cliffhanger. Ooh, see you guys in the next one.